Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Green Bitch Tarot. I'm here with another reading for you guys today. And today's question in mind is, who is drawn to you? Now, how I kind of came up with this one, I lit my candle today. Obviously I've been working on this reading for a little bit. I lit my candle and I was thinking, trying to think of a topic, and I saw randomly a little moth in my room, and with the candle, I thought of the phrase like a moth to the flame. So yeah, with that I was like, all right, who is drawn to you? That's it. So this is the reading today. I hope you guys enjoy it. I already pre-shuffled and everything, so each one, they're all from the same decks. The tarot deck I used is the Green Witch Tarot, and then I also used my Cat Gurus one to try to get a personality or who the person might be that's drawn to you, or the type of people. And I also used the Find Your Light to kind of get more of why they are drawn to you. But yeah, anyways, so I have 3 piles you can choose from today. Pile 1 is going to be represented by the Key. Pile 2 is going to be represented by the little baby. And pile 3 is going to be represented by the Honeycomb. Alright, go ahead, take a nice deep breath, and whichever little charm you are drawn to, or pile number 1, 2, or 3, whatever you're most drawn to, I want you to pick that pile, and I will put links or timestamps in the description as well as the comment section below if you don't want to hear through the other readings. Alright, group 1, if you chose the Key, this message is for you. Who is drawn to you? So, for our tarot cards, we have the 2 of Athemis, which are 2 of Swords. And then we have the Lord of Shadows. We have the 3 of Wands. And an extra card popped out when I was shuffling, so we have the 10 of Pentacles. And then for your Cat Gurus, we have the DC Cat. And we also got the A Wee Wee Cat. Or AI Wee Wee. Cat always cracks me up. And then for your Find Your Light, we have I Feel Brave. Okay, so let's get into the tarot cards. So, the 2 of Swords, 2 of Athenis. Oh my gosh, come over here, card. This one is about keeping peace for, the greater good. I see it as, maybe the worker and then the farm owner. Maybe they don't get along so well, so they're keeping the peace to get for the greater good. It's compromise, it's a balance of opposites. Possibly it's a coworker you don't get along with, or maybe you don't get along with people too well. I kind of get like animals, if you don't like cats, cats are totally drawn to you. Or, if you don't like dogs, dogs are totally drawn to you. Or even babies, or kids, if you don't like kids, they're like, I want to play with that person because they don't want to play with me. So I'm kind of getting that vibe, people you don't really want to attract, you do attract. That's who's drawn to you. Alright, and then we have the Lord of Shadows. Now the Lord of Shadows is kind of, it's not like death or anything, it's just somebody who kind of just lives in the shadows but is coming into the light. It's a change. It's usually a turning point for somebody's life too. They're tired of being alone and being in the shadows, and they see this child and father, and they want to be like that. They they kind of look up to you. It also means finding new meaning in life as well. So I feel like you're an inspiration to them in a way. They kind of envy what you have and they want to kind of like be like you. And then we have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is about accepting help from others. It's like good change, good news. It's a very optimistic card. So they might see you as being like an optimistic person and they're very drawn to that about you. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is prosperity and family and stability and like contentment. So I feel like maybe you come from like a very, just whenever I see that card, I think you come from possibly a very fruitful family. Yeah, so I feel like this is, you know, the type of people who are drawn to you are not usually like the type of people that you like being drawn to you. But they see you, it's a good thing though, because they see you as like this, they see you and your family and they want to be like you. You bring out the good in people. You make people want to better themselves. That's what I'm feeling. Why people are drawn to you. Now let's try to get some personality. So the DC cat. Now the DC cat says, you know who you are, but do those around you? Get out of the office every now and then. Don't be afraid to predict doom. Just make sure everyone listens. I feel like this is a person that you could see every day, like possibly at work or something. Could be, I'm really feeling like with the office, you know, somebody that you work with. And I don't think you realize just how great of a worth you have and how good you have it. But those around you do see it. And they kind of envy that about you. Because I feel like you're very prosperous in your life. At least with family, and you make people want to be like you. They make them want to better themselves. And then we have the AI wee wee cat, which is if you love someone, set them free, but keep them under surveillance. Look for the precious in the ordinary. To put something back together, first you must break it. You know, I almost feel like maybe you have like a big following of social media. It could possibly be that, because like Instagram is just popping into my head right now. Like they follow you on Instagram and they're very inspired by you and what you do with your life. Something precious in the ordinary. I think that look for something precious in the ordinary is kind of like a message to you. To look at them as not like lower than you, or because I mean this balance of opposites, because like I feel like this person or these people that are drawn to you, you feel like you can't relate to them when really you can relate to them. Look for the precious and the ordinary. Like acknowledge those people that support you and love you. And then we have I feel brave. For this, I'm feeling, yeah, you have a a lot of people that look up to you. You have these butterflies all around you. They all love and support you. You even have some fishies too. But I feel like you help bring them confidence and help to make them feel brave, like, you know, if they can do it, I can do it kind of thing. I feel like you have a very, very strong presence. You have a very strong following of people that look up to you. So, you know, I strongly urge you that, you know, you really be wise with what you do. And be wise with what you say, because you have a lot of people that do look up to you. And I feel like there's just a bunch of people. Like, there's not one specific person who is drawn to you. There's a bunch of people. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Let's draw some letters just for fun to see, you know, if any little initials or names pop out. Let's see. We have D, H. We have J. J doesn't like to stand up. S, Z. B, S, U, and then we have 2 6s, or 6 or 9 or 69, 96. We have buds. It could be your best friend. You got a lot of buds, you got a lot of buddies. Judd. Her name's Judd. Sud. Hub. Hub is like, yeah. When I think of hub, I think of like a safe place to go to. So I feel like you're their inspiration. Whoever it is, that's why they're drawn to you. Yeah, I hope this reading resonated with at least one of you, some of you, not all of you. If you do want to go further with any readings, you can always hit me up on my Instagram, Green Bitch Tarot with 2 V's. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful night, morning, day, evening, whenever. Okay, I love you all. Bye. Alright, group 2, if you chose the little baby, this message is for you. Alright, so, first card we have is the 6 of Wands. Second is the King of Chalices. And then the third is the 7 of Chalices. And then for your cats, we actually had 3 that popped out, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna use them. So we have Peter the cat. We have Blackie the cat. And we also have, I might butcher this, Beerholm the cat. And then for your Find Your Light, we have I Will Forgive. Alright, so let's get into these cards. 6 of Wands. Oh my gosh, I'll just slide you over here. Alright, so the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands, I am so sorry for that, guys. The 6 of Wands is like a job well done. Like, this guy's like returning from battle and everybody's kind of celebrating him. It's, you know, a victory, rewarded efforts. I don't know, maybe you're like a sports hero or something, and I don't know, that just popped into my head, sports hero. Yeah, let's get into the other cards to see if we can see more of why people are drawn to you. Alright, and then we have the King of Chalices, and this is like a professional, very loyal and committed, a reliable person in your life, somebody that you look up to, you can kind of trust and go to for counsel. But they represent loyalty and commitment as well. We got a lot of bees. All the bees. That could mean anything to you. And then we have the 7 of Chalices. 7 of Chalices is like a A deliberation of choices. Opportunity. Got a lot of choices to make. And it's like a time to follow your true desire as well. So, let's see. I feel like you're a very accomplished person. And people look up to that. This deliberation of choices, that's interesting. For some reason, people are drawn to you because of the choices that you have made or are going to make. They want to see the outcome of it. But I see that you, whatever it is that you do or are doing, you're very successful in it. You're a very reliable person. You're very loyal as well. Yeah, let's go to the cat cards. All right, so first one we have is Peter. Forewarn, I do not know much about cricket, so you can make fun of me in the comments. In life, as in cricket, you have to stay in to avoid getting out. A sticky wicket doesn't mean you can't hit a six. If you're bold, if you're bold a googly, don't get caught up in the back foot. Gosh, that just seemed like a whole different language to me, but what I do get from it is you kind of take things as they come. You are able to get past diversity very well, and people look up to that about you. That's what I'm feeling from that card. And then we have Blackie. And Blackie is a cat sitting on a pile of treasure. Kind of reminds me of my cat. Blackie is loyalty will be richly rewarded. Money can't buy happiness unless you pay someone to scratch your head. My cat. You can't take it with you, so why not leave it to your cat? Oh, my lord. This totally reminds me of my cats. But yeah, anyways, we have loyalty again. So I feel like you're a very loyal person. You're very rich in that. Like, you might not have a lot of money, but it's your loyalty that people are drawn to, and you're able to, like, wiggle your way out of situations no matter what. Somehow. But I see it being like a positive kind of a thing. And then we have Beerhumph. Beerhome. To thine own self be true. To everyone else don't bother. To be or not to be, just take a nap. To all the world's back gardens, you are the stage. Or you are a stage. Alright, so, you know, a lot of true words spoken there. Be true to yourself. And don't bother. You don't care what other people think. Yeah, that's probably why they're drawn to you. You don't care what other people think. You just live your life. How you live it loyally. You live it like the whole world is your stage. And you're able to get out of things, or get out of sticky situations, or find your way through sticky situations. Like, you may be short on money, but you always find a way to make it through. Yeah. And then we have I will forgive. Now, you could be a very forgiving person. I'm feeling a lot of Leo energies. I'm a Leo, so I pick up on Leo energy very well. Because Leos can be very forgiving. And they're very loyal as well. So it possibly could be a Leo, or you could Leo, or you could be or have a Leo moon. If you're not, then you know it's just in your personality how you are. But yeah, I feel like you're a very forgiving person. A lot of people are drawn to that, and they look up to you because you're very successful wherever you go, no matter if you have money or if you don't have money. I feel like people are drawn to that. You're just a very genuine person. And you don't take bull crap from other people. You definitely don't. You don't have time for that. But you'll always forgive them. No matter what, you'll always forgive them, even if they lied to you. It's not always going to be the same kind of thing. Yeah. Anyways, we're going to go into the letters and see if we draw out any names or numbers or words or initials. Alright. So we have N, R, J, O, 7, and H. We have John. I know it's backwards, don't make fun of me. We have number 7, could be a significant number. We have not a lot. But there could be some initials in here that make sense to you. We have or. You make decisions, do this or that. You always try to find a way through those hardships. And I think that's why people are drawn to you. It's just you have this resilient spirit to you. And I mean, maybe the person is John. J-H-O-N, John. That is drawn to you. John. Or the number 7 could be significant to you as well. Yeah. I hope that this reading resonated with at least one of you, if not all of you. If you have any questions or want to go deeper than the reading, you can always hit me on my Instagram, Green Vitch Tarot with 2 V's. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful night, day, morning, whenever. Okay, love y'all. Bye. Alright, group 3. If you picked the honeycomb, this message is for you. I'll set that aside and get into your cards. Alright, who is drawn to you? We have the 10 of Athens, which is 10 of Swords. We have the Battle Wagon. We also have the 4 of Wands. And then for your cat gurus, we have the Cheshire Cat. We have Kitty Corleone. And then for your Find Your Light card, we have I Feel Alone. Alright. And unlike the other ones, no extra card popped out for you guys, so I feel like it's very straightforward who this person might be. But let's look into the tarot cards first. So 10 of Athens, 10 of Swords. This is like difficult times behind you. You have these swords around you protecting you from the wildlife. Oh, the little piggies, those are so cute. Sorry, those are really cute. Never noticed that until now. Anyways, but I see you. It's like you put the bad behind you, and you taking like a good, honest look at things. A new future is awaiting, kind of a deal. Yeah, that's generally what that card means. And then let's go into the second card, which is Battle Wagon, or the Battle Wagon. This is like a leadership card, very successful, very well balanced card, dominance. You could be in a leadership position, or you just could be a very dominant person. It also means like good health as well. Maybe you work out a lot. Yeah. And then we have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is it's like a celebration. It's celebrating, pouring drinks, and it's like a job well done, successful, prosperity. They got a lot of fruit, and they're able to enjoy the fruits of their labor, sort of thing. But yeah, I'm feeling like maybe like you might be like you're a very dominant person. That's what I feel like. And people look up to that. You could be I feel like this is like job related almost. And the kind of people that are drawn to you kind of keep the negative energy out. That's what I'm feeling with this card right here. You keep the negative energy out. That you're very successful, and that draws people into you. You keep the bad energy out. And I see a lot of success, a lot of prosperity. Maybe you got a promotion recently and people, are drawn to you being suddenly prosperous. Let's look more into the cat cards. So Cheshire Cat. Smile and you can get away with anything. Don't be afraid to go down the rabbit hole. Always read the label. Interesting. You could have a great smile that really draws people in. You can get away with anything. That could draw people in. And you're not afraid to take chances. You're not afraid to go down the rabbit hole. But you're cautious as well. You always read the labels. So yeah, this Seven of Swords or Seven of Amethyst, you're very cautious. I feel like you're a cautious person. And then we have Kitty Cologne. Kitty Cologne. I'm butchering that, I'm sorry. This one inspires loyalty through fear. Play to win every time. Identify your opponents. Then make them an offer they can't refuse. Ooh. Maybe I feel like you might be like kind of intimidating, and that's why people are like drawn to you a little bit. It's like they're kind of intimidated, but they're also intrigued because you got this amazing smile going on. Like there's something mysterious about you that I'm feeling. Something very, very mysterious. Yeah. And then we have I Feel Alone. So I feel like the reason why people are really drawn to you is that you got some mystery to you, and they kind of feel alone. Like you make them feel not so alone. But again, you got this mystery. Like you think she's a fairy, but then she has this mermaid tail. So what is she? There's a little bit of mystery there. You got some mystery to you, but I feel like you keep your enemies closer than other people. You play to win every time. You're very competitive. Could be into sports. But you're not afraid of taking an honest look at things and making a new future for yourself and going down new paths. So I feel like people are very drawn to that you're kind of intimidating, but you're kind of relatable a little bit, but it's mysterious. I think it's that mystery that draws people in. That's what I'm really feeling right now. whatever it is about you, it's that mystery that people are like, they're trying to figure you out. And you do attract a lot of lonely people. I do feel that. But either way, you're somebody to be envied. You're somebody that you got a lot of good things coming to you, or that have already came to you. You're very fruitful in your labors. But they're kind of scratching their heads like, but how? How did they do this? Like, it's just a mystery in the air. I love it. Alright. Anyways, let's go pull some letters. See, maybe there's a name, initials, or whatnot. Anyways, we have an O, we have a K, we have R, we have W, A, T, T, Z, U, and F. Alright, so I see war. Well, yeah, the battle wagon is like you just came back from war, so maybe you came back from war with corporate office and you came out successful, and people are like, oh my gosh, wow, that's really cool. Let's see. We have, not really seeing a lot of words here. We have rats. Rat. Huh. Maybe you ratted somebody out. But no, again, I'm feeling this mystery from you. Like, you don't want people to figure out why they're drawn to you, or who is drawn to you, kind of a feel. But I feel like, you know what, from the little bit what I do see is that you somehow are very successful in whatever it is that you do. And you keep the negative energy out, and people are kind of scratching their heads and like, how is this person? You're like the Cheshire Cat. I feel like this card describes you perfectly. You're like the Cheshire Cat. And they're like, why is this so mysterious? Like, it's air of mystery. Gosh, I love it. Anyways, I hope this reading resonated with at least one of you, if not all of you, some of you. If you do have any questions or want to go deeper within the reading, go ahead and hit me up on my Instagram, Green Vitch Tarot with 2 V's. And I hope you guys have a beautiful, wonderful night, morning, day, whenever. Okay, love y'all. Bye.